is coming. Where's our wife? We're sitting at home. Lonely, that's why Valentine is coming. Where's our wife? We're sitting at home. Lonely, that's why Valentine is coming. Where's our wife? We're sitting at home. Lonely, that's why Valentine is coming. That's why Valentine is coming. That's why Valentine is coming. Lonely, that's why Valentine is coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. That's why Valentine is coming. Up 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 is coming. Lonely, that's why Valentine is coming. It's coming.
Guys, welcome to our new episode for this week, and today we have a very pretty, oh my god, you need to see what she's carrying, oh god, guest with us, and she'll introduce herself. But before then, I hope you've subscribed, commented, shared our love, shared our links. Just keep sharing the love, sharing the love, sharing the love. It's Valentine's special, and our topic for today will be introduced after our guest introduces herself. I'm your favorite host, Hitan, and now to our special guest.
Oppo.
Yeah, now you understand what I meant by.
I'm blushing.
Please introduce yourself. What
Hi
you do.
everyone, my name is Rita, and that's pretty much it.
Wait, what do you do? What do you do?
Okay. First things first. Anytime anyone asks me what do, I would say I'm a student, because it takes a lot to be a student in this country. So I think it's a profession. Me being a student in this country actually it takes a lot. So
Your job.
yeah, it's a job. Yes, really, it is. But on a real, okay. I'm also a writer. I'm a plus size model, and well, I guess that's that and that.
She's a plus size.
So I thought you said porn star. Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay, back to our today's topic. Our topic for today is what we think on Valentine. That is Nigerians' mentality on Valentine versus what Valentine actually means. So, our guest, what do you think with Nigerian Valentine mentality?
Okay, I think first of all, Valentine is like overrated. That's one thing.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. I actually think Valentine's Day is like overrated, and plus, particularly in Nigeria, Valentine's Day is like way overrated. They make it seem like Valentine's Day is a day in Nigeria whereby you know that being single is actually a crime.
I tell you, oh
Like,
my god, yes.
It is a crime for you to be single in Nigeria on Valentine's Day. It is a day of oppression. They will oppress you in any way possible. You have girls that would. You will even have girls that
around
are
me
single.
too much.
I'm telling you, you would have girls that are single. They would use their own money to go and
Surprise
make
them.
to make what's it called? No. Not that they would use is it dollar flour or what is it?
Oh yeah,
Money flour, yes, and money cake and
money
everything.
bouquet.
They would use their money and then say it's from their boo that we've never seen before.
That they
Then
don't
you have
that
people
doesn't
that will be
exist.
posting ungodly videos and pictures everywhere, kissing, caressing,
I'm
doing all.
saying,
We don't need to see your business. Keep it to yourself. It's just a day of oppression basically in Nigeria. But the real meaning of Valentine's Day is a day to share love and gifts and just remind people around you of how much you love them. Not necessarily your partner, but in Nigeria it is only
Boyfriend and girlfriend.
exactly. You not past that one. So if you're not in a relationship, you have no reason to be celebrating Valentine's Day in Nigeria. So that's just basically the whole concept of Valentine's
So
Day.
if I were to ask you, now we're talking about love and showing love. Do you mean about how do you show love exactly on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, lots of ways to show love on Valentine's Day.
Which is
Okay, we'll start with the little things that matters. Calls, text messages, little gifts, sending food, sending money. The money does not necessarily have to be large,
Yeah, exactly.
but something little to say, okay, you know what, just use this to like spoil yourself today. Use this to like have something for yourself today. Exactly. What else?
Sorry, before you go on, from who exactly are you receiving?
Anybody.
Okay, I'm sure I'll send you
Anybody.
randomly.
Please send me money. Spoil me, please.
Yes, so
and
send
I'll
me money.
reciprocate.
Send me money too. Are you okay? You do that?
Yes.
Oh, show you got a Valentine. Okay, let's leave Canada now. I can cook or buy like maybe Gary 200. Buy sugar to 50.
Wait.
They do not see. Let me tell you something. I'm not suffering in my house, so I won't go somewhere else and go and suffer.
Ouch.
That's what I tell people every time. I don't suffer in my house, so I won't go outside and suffer.
I love you.
Exactly. So
Okay. So, looking at this thing, Valentine in Nigeria is a day of oppression. All the people that used to do this parenting, don't they have heart? Don't they used to consider all that are single? Okay, now let me be serious. Don't they consider people that are single? They're always like shoving it in our faces, in their faces, that I have a boyfriend. And do you know it's also on that Valentine's Day? Now they'll post one person's picture in 5 different places for the same title.
It's normal. It's
So
like,
now, you know, on Valentine's Day, me, I see it as a day of promotion. Because a lot of things used to happen. People that will get belly will get belly. People that will break up will break up. People that will propose will propose. So like that day, don't you think that it is too, how will I put it? It's too overhyped, or it's giving too much attention
so that particular
on that particular day. I believe you can show love anytime. You can do parara anytime. It doesn't have to be a Valentine or your birthday or anything. But why is it that in this our own country we don't know anything other than that particular day? Everything horrible, good, bad, manageable, oppressing, everything must happen on that day.
you know, like I said, I said something. I said Valentine's Day is overrated. It's basically overrated. That's the whole thing. It's basically overrated, and a lot of times, social media is one thing that contributes to it. I know of some certain people, as at last year, that I told on Valentine's Day that, see, if you know you cannot handle it, it's totally fine. Just go off. Go off social media. You won't die for going off social media for
Yes,
one day. You won't die. So just go off social media if you know you're not going to be able to, contain everything and just look and pass. But me, I like to catch cruise and have my fun, because as I'm looking at it, I already know which one is going to end in tears. I mean, enjoy it, have fun while it lasts, but you're gonna cry. And you know what? I'm going to be here for you to
Give you tissue.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Cry on my shoulder.
Everything's gonna be
Exactly.
fine.
And I'm going to pamper you and tell you that, see, it was good while it lasted, move on. But still on still, it doesn't make any sense to me personally. I feel like it does not make any sense. Most especially the fact that we have these Valentine packages that are everywhere. They are more than the people that are actually in relationships, and every time they are always sending me, "BC, please help me advertise, come and buy, come and buy." Did I tell you I have a partner? Why are you disturbing me?
But you
Why?
just said it's not compulsory to be your partner or children.
Why would I be buying Valentine package? Why?
Cannot buy for your mommy.
Why? No, I know what my mom likes. She does not like Valentine package.
So not like
Valentine package, even the Valentine package, it is so obvious that it's for people in relationship.
Yeah,
It is obvious, like that is the stamped thing about Valentine, because you will see a Valentine package and you will know that this kind of package you cannot be giving it to just anybody. You have to have someone special in your life, because they will write 10 reasons why I love you. Why would I be writing 10 reasons why I love you to just a normal friend? Who they think that, okay, this one, what's going on? What's going on? It's not going to be normal. It's not going to be normal. Just imagine, okay, imagine this. I'm not allowed to insult you. Imagine this one now, writing 10 reasons why I love you to you, and then me, yes, 10 reasons, giving you a teddy bear, 10 reasons why I love
I'm
you,
his partner
a cake,
now.
no, a
Like,
cake,
oh,
wine. Okay, imagine he's not your partner, just like random
A
friends.
random friend.
Yeah, and then he brings you food with food packages, jollof rice, seafood, fried rice.
My expression for you. Oh, you're
You're
so
so
caring.
sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Exactly, but then again, you won't
How
just
are we
stay.
going to your house?
Okay, if you give it, if you actually my expression to me, I just remove the 10 reasons and I'm like, hey, get Alpha. I saw one people in the relationship. So, I'm like, Alpha, I saw something, I don't understand the language, so can you explain to me? So, because I don't.
What were you trying to
So
say?
it's not like
I don't know what you mean. I don't even understand English.
Like I can see 1 to 10. So let me just. So I think it's just IQ. So if I want to ask my next question, I would say, is it important or is it essential to take someone out on a Valentine's Day?
It's not. It's
Why?
not. Personally, I don't even like going out, so it's not. Just send me food, send me money, send me. You know,
Send that.
Exactly.
Like she's just saying send that. She's not saying send me, send you. It's the send you.
Okay, you know what? Like I said, it's
Say send us.
exactly.
Send us. Ah.
Okay, like I said, see, it's a two-way thing. Yeah, it's not necessary to take someone out on Valentine's Day. A call is fine. A text message is fine, but it's not work for me because me I will insult you because I don't know why. You know, as I was saying.
Me, I want to give. Me, I want
Exactly.
chocolate.
I want gifts.
I want-
Please.
Let me ask you this question. What do you feel about people that are just put it aside, okay, we have to go out, we have to explore? Can you just explain why? Is it important, like, you have to go out with someone on Valentine's Day?
It's not important that you should go out with someone on Valentine's Day. It's just for oppression. Everybody wants to oppress everybody on social media. Everybody
That's why
just
they
wants
go out.
to. Yes, it's just for oppression. See, if I have the money, I mean, it's not something I can do. But if I have that kind of mindset, if I have the money, I don't necessarily need a boo. I can just take myself out, and then I don't know, say it's boo that is taking me out.
Ah. Yeah, people do it even
Exactly,
without Valentine's Day.
without Valentine's Day. So that's just it. It's just for oppression, basically. People just go out to oppress other people.
Okay. Like, according to what I read, or let me just say, according to my own point of view on Valentine, I believe it's just showing love to anybody at all. So, like, I can decide to get you, no matter how small, it can be a sweet, what, 10 naira. I give it to you, oh, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, mommy. Happy Valentine's Day, younger sister. Happy Valentine's Day, daddy. It can just be a mutual friend, happy Valentine's Day. But in this part of the world, it's not so. Because I think our mentality here, maybe it's been formatted from that love part, just showing love. I think they flashed it off our memory. And what they put there is Valentine's Day has to do with a boyfriend or a girlfriend. If you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you can't celebrate Valentine.
Aside from that, it's also Valentine's Day in this country is where you demand for what you want. You can see someone
World Demand Day.
Exactly. I remember there's something that happened to me while I was in secondary school. So basically, people that know me very well, I talk about my secondary school. While growing up in secondary school, it was terrible. Secondary school was hell for me because I was bullied, pushed around, and what's not. That's a very long story. But to cut it short, so there was this particular Valentine's Day. I think I was in SS2. That was when selfie stick came out. I don't know if anyone.
Selfie.
Yes, exactly. So there was this Valentine's Day, and everybody was getting a vowel, and then me being part of the Swagger gang. I don't know if you know what that actually is. Part of the dead people. So I basically would get anybody to ask me as the vowel, or what's not. So there was this girl that just walked up to me, and not that she's high class, but she's part of the middle class. So she's like part of the people that would talk, and then people would actually listen. Unlike me, that if I open my mouth, they'll tell me to shut up. Who are you? Exactly. So she came to me and she was like, "Oh, will you be my vow?" And I was like, "Wow!" She actually asked me to be her vow. Meanwhile, I went to an all-girls school, so basically that's why it's go. So I was like, "Wow!" She actually asked me to be her vow. And I was like, "Yes, I would. And what's not?" And she was like, "Okay, no problem." So the next day, she came to me and she's like, "I want selfie stick as my Valentine gift." And I'm like,
Excuse me.
exactly, like, wait, you asked me to be your vow and you want to be my vow, but am I not supposed to get you what I want to get you? Exactly.
Or
And
willing to give.
exactly. And selfie stick was around I think 2.5 or 1.5.
5. SS2.
And my money back then was around 250. So where exactly am I supposed to get 250 to get you? Exactly. And Valentine's Day was, let's say, I think she asked me on a Wednesday, and Valentine's Day was like on Friday. So I was like, you know what, it's not even going to work. And that alone even degraded my already degraded reputation. So that alone, she just used that one to slander me.
Before you go on, like, I want to ask, like, were you not close, or let's say half of this in secondary school days?
I was actually like this, but the thing is, I went to secondary school whereby if you do not have a boyfriend, you're in dead ass.
So what school did you go to?
Baptist Girls Academy. Fuck you guys.
I said Valentine gifts doesn't have to be elaborate, extravagant, or too much paparazzi. It's just to show love, not to oppress. So those that get oppressed, do you think some people go into depression by all these little things?
Yes, definitely. I can testify to a lot that comes with that. A lot of people get depressed, a lot of people get forced into doing things or going into wrong relationships just because they want to feel among. And you need to understand something, that Valentine's Day is not just like, it's like the beginning. That's it. Because after Valentine's Day now, you still have people who on the 15th, on the 16th, they are still showing gifts, and they are like, oh, Boo is still sending gifts, Bae is still like sending gifts. Then some people would feel oppressed, and then they would go into wrong relationships just because why? They want to receive gifts as well. I mean, aside from that, we even have people who are in relationships, but they know that their boyfriend or girlfriend is not capable of doing the so-called parara and the money cake, money flower, and what's not. They know that their boyfriend or girlfriend is not actually capable, but then they want to feel among, so they start pressuring their partner.
Or even go out to another.
Exactly. Or start, double dating, or looking for what's not, looking for a sugar daddy and what's not, just to, feel among on Valentine's Day, which is actually not proper. It's actually wrong. So a lot of people actually get depressed from oppression from Valentine's Day. That's just it.
So before you give, I should ask what is your advice for people that, let's say, get depressed or want to feel among, things like this?
If you know that you are going to get oppressed or depressed on Valentine's Day, exactly, you start feeling lonely, or you start questioning your love life and what's not, please go off on Valentine's Day. Go off all social media on Valentine's Day. Avoid social media on Valentine's Day. If it's possible, take like 2-3 days off social media, starting from 13th to like 16th. Just go off. Or that particular day, Valentine's Day. Exactly, just leave social media, because it is social media, that's where everything is happening. Because I'm pretty sure if your next door neighbor or someone next to you is receiving Valentine's gifts, I think that is something that you can actually manage. But when it is like 70% of your contact list are receiving a cake, exactly, and all those things, exactly, all those paparazzi that are not needed, I think it's best you go off.
Before you go deep, what about if you said you should go, then their friends should just carry everything and come to the house? See today, see what he did. How will you tell the person to do?
Chase the person out of your house.
Yes.
Chase the person out. Why are you coming to my house to show me what you're? I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
It's just like person that displays jealousy. Like you send them away displays jealousy. I think. And I believe the person is just trying to share how happy she is with you, or how happy he is with you. I don't think you should take offense to that.
I actually think you should take offense to that. Most especially if you're, see, let me tell you, signs of loneliness don't just come on Valentine's Day. It's always there. Let me tell you, it is something that single people experience generally, like on a daily basis. Okay, maybe it's not on a daily basis, but trust me, as a single person, when you're at home alone, sometimes you just, you're just really exhausted. You are drained mentally, physically, and spiritually in every way, and you just want to talk to somebody, not just anybody, but someone who you have a mental connection with, a physical connection with, a spiritual connection. You know, someone who you can talk to, and you know that I'm talking to this person because this person is my partner. Communication, that intense communication, you would need it. You would want to have that kind of conversation, but you can't, because why? You are single, which is actually a crime on Valentine's Day. To be single is a crime on Valentine's Day, but you just want to have that kind of conversation. So loneliness doesn't start in a day. So when you are in that mood, you are basically down. So anybody that sees you will be like, okay, what's wrong? And you'll be like, nothing, because you cannot actually tell them that you are sad because you are single. Trust me, it doesn't make any sense. A lot of people feel it doesn't make any sense to be sad because you're single, but that is actually a major reason why some people are actually sad. Most single people are actually sad. Okay, aside from, if you put the money aside and the other things aside, school, work, family aside, most single people are actually sad because they are single. Wanting companionship, wanting to be loved and loved is actually not a crime. It is something that is meant to happen. So basically, this feeling of loneliness doesn't start in a day. So, and not fully well that we live in a country whereby Valentine's Day is a day for oppression. Definitely, you cannot, a random friend cannot just come up to you and tell you that, oh, okay, see what my boyfriend or girlfriend got for me, blah 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 blah. When they already know, they would know that being single is something that makes you sad sometimes. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us, and viewers, listeners, followers, subscribers. I just want you guys to know that love yourself. You don't need anybody to tell you you are loved before you feel. For you to love anybody, you need to love yourself. Talk to yourself. Feel inner peace.
Let me add something, please. And if you feel like you don't want to be indoors on Valentine's Day, take yourself out, please. Spoil yourself, because trust me, at this stage, no one can spoil you better than you can spoil yourself. Spoil yourself silly. You don't need to have billions and millions of naira to spoil yourself. You can spoil yourself with as little as 5,000 naira. Take yourself out, spoil yourself, but please, because you want to oppress others that are oppressing you. Don't go and overdo it. Don't go and borrow money. And when you borrow money, you take yourself out. You now be lying that it's babe, it's boo, it's this, it's that. And that enjoy.
She has said it
Just
all.
do it for
I just
yourself.
want you guys to love yourself. Show yourself more love. Pamper yourself. Your self-worth is very important. Because how you see yourself is how everyone is going to see you, and that is how you are going to be addressed. If you see yourself as someone that's not worth anything, my dear, you're not worth anything to anybody. But if you see yourself as a diamond, my dear, you are precious to any fucking body. And anybody who comes to your face and tell you shit, you block them. Have a nice day. Love you.
It's coming. Where's our wife? We're sitting at home. Lonely. That's why Valentine is coming.